We are still on our Christmas celebration, so let me take you guys through the process of how my husband was able to prepare this our delicious tomato stew. So in our pot, he added our vegetable oil, allowed it to get hot. So this oil, we have used it to fry our fish and the meat. So after adding the oil, he added salt and sliced onion. He also went in with tin tomatoes. He fried the tin tomatoes very well before adding in this our steamed fresh tomatoes that we used our mortar to blend. So after adding it, he fried the both tomatoes together and they allowed it to get dry a bit before adding in other necessary ingredients. The fresh tomatoes that we are using is very big, so we have to add it bit by bit. And this is the last one that he is putting now. So after that, he will go ahead and turn everything very well. So while frying these tomatoes, we added enough oil to it so that it will be easier for the tomato to dry up very fast. So after frying for some times, we added our sachet thyme. So here we are using sachet thyme. After that, we went ahead to adding this our tomato seasoning. And after adding all this, we turn it very well. We also allowed it to fry for some time before going in with our pounded ginger and garlic. So we also added it in and fry it so that it will mix together with the tomatoes. So here we are done frying it and you can see how it is looking now. After everything, we went in with our stock. So this is the stock we got from our steamed meat. We also added our fish stock as well. We turned everything together, then we allowed to cook for some time before going in with our bay leaf. So every ingredient we are adding into this our stew, we added it little by little. We don't want to over add anything. So after adding the bay leaf, we added our sachet Benny seasonings and the curry powder. We also added our kitchen glory and our seasoning cube. So for the seasoning cube, we added just two seasoning cube to this our stew. We added salt, turn everything. Now it's time for us to add in our pounded crayfish and our nutmeg. So we added everything, fried it a little before going in with our crayfish water. So guys, at this point, the aroma in my kitchen is nose blinding. So after allowing the stew to cook for some time, we now went in with our fried chicken and the fish. We added it and we also turn it together and go in with the cooked one. We only have these three pieces left out. So we added everything, turn it. Now we'll cover the pot and allow it to cook together. So after waiting for some times, my husband have come back to reduce the oil that is in the pot. That is the oil that is floating on top of the pot. So after reducing the oil, this is how it looks like. We added just a little water to it so that everything inside the stew, both the tomatoes and all the orishirishi, will cook together. We also cover the pot and give it some time to cook. And here we are done cooking. This is the face of our stew after all said and done. So we rashly dished out the ones that we'll be eating. That is our white rice. So this is the one that we'll be using to test the stew. And this is how it looks here. So now it's time for us to top it up with our tomato stew, guys. You can see how delicious this tomato stew is looking. I rate my husband's cooking from 1 to 100. Hope he tried. At this point, I am now learning how to cook from my husband. So hope I will do better next time. Thank you all for watching. Bye.